I woke up at 5 a.m. due to the noise of the pigeons on the balcony awning. I was dozing and listening to the morning birds singing. Then I heard that something like jet was flying very low and close. Since no planes have been flying for 4 months, the understanding immediately came to me that this time Russia was striking at Kyiv. I don't have a bomb shelter. I left the apartment in the corridor to hide behind the second wall from the room with the window. I started watching the news in the social networks. There was no information right away, but then photos began to appear with smoke over the houses of Kyiv. Then there was a message of the mayor Klitschko. He said rocket damaged multi-floor building in the Shevchenko district of Kyiv. I answered in the school group in the Viber that everything is in order with me. I flipped through the messengers and continued to sleep. I woke up and read the news again. The rocket hit a high-rise building. The injured ones are taken to the hospital. I drank the tea with cake. I rested. With this news, I was tired. I went to the stadium at 2 p.m. The sun was hiding behind the clouds, so I went for a jogging. At this time, there are 5 times less people than in the evening, when the baking summer sun hides and people go out. I ran 12 big laps. That is, sometimes I did a loop further behind the benches at the stadium, and then ran 3 more laps. At home I called Daniel. He is in Salon, in France. I woke him up from la sieste with my call. I wanted to say that I'm fine. I told him that I would now go to the Dnieper. I'll take a walk and then I'll swim in the bay. Daniel joked that I was going to look at the girls. I said that families mostly rest at this time. On the way to the stop, I saw about 13 guys from the FK Korenyovka amateur football club. They walked along Donetskaya, turned onto Volinskaya and went off somewhere along Ochakovskaya. Kirill Korch, when I passed by, managed to shout "Bonjour." I answered the same. On the way to the Dnieper, I went to KFC and bought a milkshake with strawberry flavor for 45 hryvnia. I like it. I had a bottle of cold tea with me. On the beach, I immediately felt the smell of damp wind. I went to the far beach. On the way, I saw a fisherman who was fishing with 3 fishing rods on the lake. He finished his bottle of wine and threw it into the grass behind his back. That is, he littered in nature. After standing by the shore in water, I swam anyway. The water is cold. There are a lot of people, but for Sunday it's not enough. Usually on Sunday people have nowhere to sit. I walked along the water. It was good, it was windy. The sound of the trees in the wind was amazing. On the beach I found one air raid alert. Because of the wind, I did not notice mosquitoes in marshy places. On the way back, I met 2 puppies and their mother. I arrived well. I went to the supermarket and bought yogurt. Near the house, I met Irina Petrovna. Once again, we discussed the news with her that a homeless person who lived there had hung himself in the basement a month ago. It was a well-dressed bum. He spent the whole day sitting on the stairs at the entrance to the basement and playing on the phone. He hanged himself, but several neighbors suggest that he was helped to hang himself. Slaventi said that bruises were found on the bum.